Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Ralph Rangnick versus Pep Guardiola. Who will come out on top? Pep Guardiola is regarded as one of the best managers in the world. Pep Guardiola has won a lot of trophies as the Manchester City manager. Last season, Manchester City won the Premier League. They've won 3 titles in the last 4 seasons. Last season, Manchester City won the League Cup. Prior to Liverpool winning it this season, City won it for the last 4 seasons in a row. City got to the Champions League final last season, but they lost to Chelsea in the final. The Champions League is the only trophy Manchester City have not won. A few years ago, Manchester City won the domestic treble. Reflecting on that, they replicated what Manchester United did back in 1999. The season City won the domestic treble, they finished on 100 points. Don't forget Guardiola won the Champions League at Barcelona. He almost won it when he was at Bayern Munich. Pep Guardiola has been the Manchester City manager for around 6 years. Manchester City appointed him in back in 2016. His contract at Manchester City expires next year. A lot of years ago, Pep Guardiola and Marcelo Bielsa worked together. Bielsa taught Pep Guardiola, and Guardiola has been following Bielsa's philosophy at Manchester City. Recently, Bielsa was sacked by Leeds. Leeds recently appointed Jesse Marsch as their new manager to replace Bielsa. Before Pep Guardiola, Manchester City had Manuel Pellegrini. They won the Premier League under him. And before then, Manchester City had Roberto Mancini and they won the title under him. When they won the title under Mancini, it was the first time they'd won it in 44 years. They also won the FA Cup under Mancini. Manchester City do play Peterborough tonight in the FA Cup. Manchester City recently beat Everton 1-0. Everton got robbed in that game. Everton should have had a penalty. Manchester City are top of the Premier League at the moment. You know, there's a good chance City will win the league this season. The only team that can catch Man City is Liverpool. Manchester City have got a very good squad. They've got Riyad Mahrez. That's very good. Manchester City got Riyad Mahrez from Leicester back in 2018. Gabriel Jesus, he's a very good attacking player. Phil Foden, He came up Manchester City's academy. You know, a very young player. Raheem Sterling, Manchester City have also got him. He's been at City now for quite a few years. Manchester City got Raheem Sterling from Liverpool. Kevin De Bruyne, he's a very good midfielder. He's regarded as one of the best midfielders in the Premier League. Manchester City got De Bruyne from Wolfsburg. Bernardo Silva, he's also very good. Ilkay Gundogan, he's a good midfielder. Rodri, he's done good recently, but he endured a poor start to his Manchester City career. You know, he didn't settle in straight away. Manchester City got Rodri from Atletico Madrid. They've got Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has recently been out with injury. Jack Grealish, I think he's been very poor for Man City. I thought he was far superior at Aston Villa than he has been at Man City. Manchester City paid £100 million for Jack Grealish. He's their most expensive signing. Joao Cancelo, or should I say Cancelo, he's very good. What? He's in your bedroom.
My bedroom?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
In there.
Where did you put it? On glass telly?
On the side, yeah.
Alright, keep an eye on that egg.
Yes, as I was saying, they've got Zinchenko, but Zinchenko doesn't really get in the team. Kyle Walker, he's a very good right back. Manchester City got him from Tottenham. They paid around £50 million. On the side at bed. Yeah. As I was saying, John Stones, he's a very good centre-back. Manchester City got him from Everton. Laporte, he's also a very good centre-back. Ruben Diaz, he's another good centre-back Man City have got. And they've got Nathan Ake, but he doesn't really get in the team. Manchester City's first choice goalkeeper is Edison. Pretty good goalkeeper. The second choice goalkeeper is Zach Steffen. He's recently been out with injury. And the third choice goalkeeper is Scott Carson. So there you go. A lot of money has been invested into that Manchester City team. Well, Pep Guardiola spent over £1 billion in his managerial career, but more than half of that has been put on that Man City team. Let me put into the equation, City have let players go. Back in January, they lost Ferran Torres. He went to Barcelona from Man City. They lost Leroy Sané. A couple of years ago now, he went to Bayern Munich. Aguero left Man City at the end of last season. He went to Barcelona. They lost Eric Garcia. He also went to Barcelona. David Silva left them. He went to Real Sociedad. They lost Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison went to Leeds from Man City. Don't forget, at one point, Jack Harrison was on loan at Leeds for 3 seasons. And then obviously after that, Leeds got him permanently. Quite a few years ago, City lost Vincent Kompany. Kompany went to become player manager at Anderlecht, and they lost Otamendi. Otamendi was part of the deal of City getting Ruben Diaz. And City also lost Joe Hart. So there you go. Manchester United play Manchester City on Sunday the 6th of March. It's a 4:30 kick-off and it's at the Etihad Stadium. It's the Manchester derby. Manchester United won the fixture at the Etihad last season 2-0. Manchester City did win at Old Trafford earlier on this season 2-0. Manchester United drew their last game against Watford 0-0. And reflecting on the draw against Watford, the top 4 for Manchester United is in doubt. Arsenal have 3 games in hand over Man United. You know, against Watford, Manchester United had a lot of chances. We had a total of 22 shots on goal, but on the other side of things, Man United only had 3 shots on target. Now, as you all know, Manchester United director John Murtough has confirmed that Manchester United have officially begun the search for a new permanent manager. Mauricio Pochettino and Eric Ten Hag are the top candidates. Mauricio Pochettino is the favourite to become Manchester United's next boss. Not so long ago, Manchester United held talks with Mauricio Pochettino. Reports from Spain said the other week that Mauricio Pochettino rejected Manchester United as he's waiting for Real Madrid. Real Madrid are interested in appointing Mauricio Pochettino to replace Carlo Ancelotti. Real Madrid are unhappy with Carlo Ancelotti. Pochettino is expected to leave PSG at the end of the season. Pochettino's contract at PSG expires next year. He's been PSG manager for over a year. I think he has won a French Cup with them. And as you all know, Ralph Rangnick and Richard Arnold want Eric Ten Hag to become the club's next manager. And a lot of Manchester United fans would like to see Eric Ten Hag get recommended in. Ralph Rangnick, he's been Manchester United's interim manager for around 3 months. He's Manchester United's interim manager until the end of the season. Then he's expected to take up a consultancy role for a further 2 years. Earlier on this season, he said Rangnick wanted the Man United job on a permanent basis. Rangnick's aim for this season is for Manchester United to finish in the top four. But finishing in the top four this season isn't a successful season for Man United. The only chance Man United have got of winning the trophy this season is the Champions League, but I'm very sceptical we'll win the Champions League, so it's going to be another trophyless season. Man United have not won a trophy since 2017. Nowhere near good enough to our standards. As you all know, Ralph Rangnick has major doubts about Cristiano Ronaldo. Rangnick wants to replace Ronaldo with Osimhen. Ronaldo's in bad form at the moment. He's only scored 1 goal in his last 10 games. Ronaldo will leave Manchester United in the summer, especially if they fail to finish in the top 4. Before Manchester United, Rangnick was the head of sports and development at Lokomotiv Moscow. Earlier on this season, Rangnick recommended Ewan Sharping as an assistant coach and analyst. He also recommended Chris Armisen as an assistant coach, and he recommended Sascha Lenzin as a sports psychologist. Unfortunately, Rangnick did not get backed in the January transfer window. Rangnick's endured 1 transfer window as Man United's interim manager. Man United endured a poor January transfer window because Man United did not make any signings. We should have let Lingard and Henson leave in January, but we blocked their exits. And we had the incident with Mason Greenwood towards the end of the January transfer window. We did loan a few players out in January. Donny van der Beek went out on loan to Everton, Martial went out on loan to Sevilla, and Iola went out on loan to Rangers, Ethan Laird went out on loan, Tuanzebe went out on loan, and Teden Mengi went out on loan to Birmingham. So around 8 players left Manchester United in January. In the summer of this year, I am expecting Manchester United to make signings. We'll want to sign a midfielder in the summer. Don't forget when Rangnick first came in, he identified Manchester United's midfield as a weakness. On the other side of things, I'm expecting a lot of players to depart the club in the summer. I heard up to 11 players could be leaving Man United in the summer, as John Murtough is looking to raise funds. So in the summer, I'm expecting Edinson Cavani to leave. Edinson Cavani's out of contract at Man United in the summer. Manchester United got Cavani on a free transfer from PSG back in the summer of 2020. Earlier on this season, it said Cavani's expected to leave as a free agent in the summer and he prefers a move to La Liga. Cavani hasn't played for a while because he's out with injuries. He's had a few injuries since he signed for the club. Lingard, I'm expecting him to leave Manchester United in the summer. He should have left in January. Towards the end of the January transfer window, it was Newcastle and West Ham that were battling it out for Lingard. Lingard's out of contract at Man United in the summer. Lingard has been part of the club for a long time. He came up our academy and that. Doesn't get in the team much, but surprisingly he started against Leeds the other week. I'm expecting Martial and Van der Beek to leave in the summer. Like I said, Van der Beek's out on loan at Everton at the moment and Martial's out on loan with Sevilla. Mata, I'm expecting him to leave Man United in the summer. He's out of contract in the summer. Mata doesn't get in the team. He lost his place in the team a while ago. But I do like Matt Harry's had a good career at Manchester United. Matt has been at Manchester United for around 8 years, so reflecting on that, he's been a long-serving player. Manchester United got Matt from Chelsea back in 2014, got him for 37.1 million. Good chance Ronaldo will leave in the summer. Matic will leave Man United in the summer. Matic isn't one of our first choice midfielders. He's the only predominant centre defensive midfielder Man United have got at the moment. Matic did recently play against Watford and he put a good performance out. It was his first Premier League appearance in like 6 weeks. Not so long ago, Matic had a shin injury. Manchester United got Matic from Chelsea back in 2017, got him for £40 million. So Matic has been at Man United over 4 years. Good chance Pogba will leave Man United in the summer. It said earlier on this season that Pogba is open to Premier League offers if he leaves Man United this summer. He's out of contract in the summer. Earlier on this season though, it said Pogba would be open to staying at Man United beyond the end of his contract. Pogba hasn't done too well in his last couple of games. But apart from that, he's done well in all the other games he's played in since he recovered from injury. Pogba's endured a few injuries since he re-signed for the club, so he is injury prone. Manchester United paid £89 million for Paul Pogba, so he's the most expensive signing at the moment, and this season's been his 6th season at Man United since he re-signed. He's won 3 trophies at the club so far, and he's played over 200 games since he re-signed. Jones and Bailly, they'll leave Man United in the summer because they don't really get in the team. Man United could look to sell Harry Maguire and Wan-Bissaka in the summer. They're not good enough to represent the club. And Dean Henderson, I'm expecting him to leave in the summer. Dean Henderson doesn't really get in goal, because last summer De Gea reclaimed that #1 spot back. Henderson's only made 3 appearances this season. Earlier on this season he got arrested for abusing his girlfriend, so there you go. But a lot of players are going to stay at Manchester United this year. Obviously De Gea will stay. You know, not so long ago De Gea says, I don't see myself away from Manchester United. De Gea's contract at the club expires next year. Tom Heaton, I'm not sure about him. I reckon Diego Dalot will stay this year. Dalot's appeared to be our first choice right back under Rangnick, and he's been impressive under Rangnick. Lindelof will stay this year. Varane obviously will stay. I think Tellez will stay this year. Luke Shaw will stay this year. McTominay will probably stay this year. Fred will probably stay. Even though I want Fred to leave because he's not good enough. Bruno Fernandes will stay. Rashford will stay. Sancho will stay. Obviously Elanga will stay. Done really well since he broke into our first team squad. Don't forget Rangnick said not so long ago that Anthony Elanga was close to leaving Manchester United. Earlier on this season, Elanga got racially abused on social media for missing the decisive penalty against Middlesbrough. So there you are. So alright guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel. If you do, consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very, very soon.